What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you today with more Danmachi. Now, today, we are talking very specifically about the DATE A LIVE events. Now, this is something I was trying to get out over the weekend, but really didn't have a golden opportunity with, the new game drop and all that stuff. So let's talk about it basically in one big video today. And first, I'm going to talk about the free-to-play unit you get along with this, the Kaguya and Lily, okay? Now, what we'll do is we'll go over here. And there's two things I'll talk about with this unit to start off with, okay? Let's just go in here and go to album and go to our assists. Unit's almost completely here at the bottom. Alright, so this is a free MLB, okay? It is an assist. You definitely want to do it. It is time limited. I'm not going to lie and say it's the greatest unit on Earth, but it's a free MLB. It does a decent job. Charm resist minus 100%. Now, the downside is charm can't be reduced in the current record buster, so do bear that in mind. Damage received type attack all targets minus 7%. So basically, any unit that's doing AoE damage is reduced by 7%. If you don't have another assist that does that, this is going to be very handy for you. So definitely worth the farm. Now, those of you that already had them farmed from last time they were around, let me show you how you should be handling this thing, okay? Because obviously you're now going to have a bunch of bonds that you really can't do anything with. Well, as always, those bonds sell. So if we go in here, where's that unit? There it is. So I've got 6 of these bonds. That's 300. 300 seiros that you can now just go buy CP items with. Pretty straightforward stuff. Speaking of CP items, speaking of which, make sure you're farming the current event, because if we go here into the exchange, Aurario souvenirs, you get 200 of those beasts. Excuse me, 200 of them. That's pretty substantial. And you need them for every crossover unit. I'm sure the next crossover we get, we're going to get those as well. Those of you that were lucky enough to be playing the game when we got Crunchyroll Hime, that was a US only edition of the game, by the way. No EU players or JP players got that. Or the Asian players, for that matter. She uses these as well, so yeah, make sure you get all of these farmed up. I noticed I haven't even started because 4-star draw and 3-star 11 draw. Okay, let's go grab those. Now, when you beat the lowest difficulty level all the way up, you would get a 4-star draw there too. We did that one the other night on stream, so worth mentioning. Also worth mentioning, if I go back in there, in the gacha, you have the 15 rounds with the 3 stars. I have barely been doing this, I'm not going to lie. But I'm chilling on almost 2,000 of the coins. So, yeah, I'm going to jump on that shortly and get a few of those 3 stars. And we're going to basically, we're going to spend those all up on stream on Wednesday. Yes, we will be streaming. I know we didn't stream Danmachi last night. DBZ Kakarot dropping this weekend. We did a special event for that and had a lot of fun because Dragon Ball Z is kind of the OG on this channel. But we'll be back on Wednesday. We'll do all those there. Also worth mentioning in here, so you get those 3-star tickets. You get all those tickets. Hero Lights, the souvenirs. Of course, the event unit tickets. We talked about that in their own video. One thing that's really good about almost every rerun event we get, unlimited books. Unlimited books. Take advantage of that. For real, take advantage of that. You only have a week and a half left on the farm, so if even that, go do that, because when this runs out, you do not want to be left with your pants down. Worth mentioning, though, as much as I say that, this tail runs out this week, so you haven't finished farming this one, go do it. I'm done with my farm. I'm just trying to get the last couple out of the gacha. So, definitely worth mentioning. But this event has so many reasons to farm it. Books, falna. I think falna is limited. Let's double check. The other tail, falna, is not limited. So if you're... Nope, falna is not limited. So yeah. Falna and books are not limited in this event. So you should really be going hard on this, even after the gacha. Now, the question people are going to have, is there anything special after the gacha runs out? Typically, no. On round 16 plus, instead of 3-star tickets, you're going to wind up getting Hero Falna. I don't see any reason why this is any different. There's nothing noted there, so I'm going to assume that's kind of the way it is. Only in situations where they note that specifically is that any different. So, get up to round 15, get your 3-star tickets. It's 15 3-star tickets. You know, plus 15 out of the other event. Plus, I'm sure we're going to get some information here tomorrow about what's coming after all of this. I feel like it's got to happen. Like, this is running out in a week and a half. A little more than a week and 2 days. The other event is running out in, Wednesday. So I feel like they're going to have to say something about what's coming next. And I feel like the actual collab is, they got to at least, don't see any way they couldn't tease it in tomorrow's live stream. So stay tuned for all that. Okay. So absolutely make sure you are farming all of this up. It's just absolutely imperative. No reason not to. So that's just kind of a little gush piece I wanted to do on this. It's a brief overview of what's going on with that, but all said and done, there's just insane reasons why you need to be farming this and why you need to be paying close attention to this. I know Familia Rush is live right now. We talked about that in its own separate video, but you know, at this point, that's going to expire here shortly, so hopefully you already know what you're doing in there. Record Buster is still live. Record Buster goes away tomorrow night. Okay? So make sure you're getting your Record Buster scores. I'm not quite where I want to be in that, but we already talked about that in its own video. So make sure you guys are doing this. Now, we already talked about these. Hopefully you got what you needed out of that, and it is now time to seriously start saving and start farming for the next event. I've been bad. I have not farmed this weekend, but I've got easily a good 2,000-3,000 iris that I can just farm up in a moment's notice. And personally, I know that because my goal is to have 8K for the collab event. Yeah, I know what I got out of here is totally worthwhile. I'm very, very happy, but it's time to start saving, guys. Just leave these banners alone and start hoarding your iris. Nope, we're not going to summon on those. Okay? Start hoarding iris, guys. We're going to do all of our tickets on stream here. We blew a few last week, and I kind of blew a couple off camera because I got the itch. But, yeah, guys, that's what's up right now. We'll actually get information tomorrow on the live stream. I just wanted to talk about some of these things that I was going to expound upon in their own videos, but it kind of didn't work out. So make sure you guys are farming that. Books and Falna are absolutely, we don't get that, but when we get reruns. So make sure you take advantage, okay? That, I can't stress that enough. We're about to get a collab. We're about to have at least, I'm going to say, 4 to 6 brand new units. So you know how much Falna that's going to cost you, how many books that's going to cost. Time to start preparing. That, I think, is the most absolutely vital thing. But once again, you know, do your Record Busters and your Familia Rushes and make sure you're getting all your rewards out of that. Save, 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 guys. Good things are coming. That's the video. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. I'll catch you guys on the next one.